Hi, my name is Jesse, and I'm a technician here at Sentinel Hydro Solutions. And today, I'm going to be helping you connect your panel to Wi-Fi and then connect your phone to our web-based application. So the things that we're going to need today are your panel, access to a phone or computer, and also your router, or at least have your Wi-Fi network name and password handy. Now that you're at your panel, look in the top left corner and you'll notice there are two colored dots. The top one represents the connection to the leak defense valve. The bottom one represents your connection to your home network, your Wi-Fi. So the top one should be green if it's connected to your leak defense valve. If it's not, we're going to want to move the panel closer to the valve before we go any further. The bottom one should be yellow for both of us because we haven't connected to Wi-Fi yet. Provided we're in range of the valve and we're ready to connect to our network, we're going to hit Adjust, Set Wi-Fi, and now we can enter in our network name and password. If you don't already have your name and password handy, find your router and it'll list both the name and password for you so that we can continue to enter those. So now we're going to go into Standard Setup, and here's where we'll find out if the panel is also in range of your Wi-Fi network. So we're going to go down the list, and if you don't see it on the initial screen, you'll hit See More APs, and that will show you the extended list in case yours doesn't come up in the first 5. We're going to select our network, and now it's asking us for our password. So we're going to go ahead and enter our password in. Now that you've entered your network name and password, just verify that those are correct before we hit Next. After you hit Next, you'll see the panel reset, and within a few seconds, you should be back at the home screen. Once you're there, you should notice that the bottom dot has changed to a green color. If it has, that means that we've successfully connected to the network and we shouldn't have to enter that info again. If it hasn't, go back to the step before and verify that the information you've entered is correct and try again. Now that you've successfully connected your panel to the Wi-Fi network, we'll need your phone so that we can connect to the web-based application. The way that we're going to do that is going to www.catchaleak.com, and you should see a home page that looks like this. Since this is our first time setting up the device, we're going to hit Register as a new user. There, you'll see a host of fields where you're going to enter basic information, your name, email, and phone number. The email and phone number are especially important because this is how you're going to be contacted in the case of an alert. Down here, you'll see a box to check if you desire to get text messages when these alerts are sent out. Otherwise, they'll be sent to the email address you provide. Next, we're going to need the 9-digit device ID number. And this can be found in 2 places. It can be found on a sheet of instructions for connecting to the internet that was included with your system on a sticker. The other place is on the back of your panel. You'll see 2 stickers. The one you want is the 9-digit number. After we have that number, we're going to enter it into that first field and then continue entering the device address. Now, if the device is at a different address from your home, be sure to enter that address and not your home address. After you've entered all that information, next, you're going to create a password for you. This is your own personal password for whenever you log in. After that, we'll check the box to agree to the terms of use, and then we'll hit Register. Now that your device is registered, you should see it on a list. And we're going to go ahead and select that device, and now you're going to get a few more options. Here, you can see what mode your device is in, if it's in home, away, or standby, and then a droplet that says percentage of flow. This is telling you whether or not there's flow right now. Next, below the droplet, we see a slider. Here's where we adjust the trip rate, that percentage. And below that is where we adjust the time to alarm. Last, we see water is, and it should say on or off, depending on which mode your leak defense is currently in, if the valve is open or closed. The thing we want to remember is to only change one thing at a time and then hit save. If you want to make more changes, just simply return to the screen, make the adjustment, and hit save again. If you wish to turn the valve to open or closed, simply check the box and hit save. Keep in mind, there may be a slight delay, so after making these changes, allow for a little bit of time for those changes to happen, since we are operating over the internet. Now that your device is set up, you're that much more secure. Technology can be confusing, but I hope we've made it easy for you.